When it comes to Kenyan politics, there is one man who is very popular.
Baba.
Baba.
Baba. Baba.
Baba.
Baba.
Risasi imebaki ngapi?
Moja.
Na italaza nani?
Raila.
Italaza
Raila Amolo Odinga, aka Baba, aka Jacom, aka Tinga, aka Agwambo, has been a notable individual in Kenyan politics for the past 5 decades. As the son of the former Vice President, Jaramogi Oginga Odinga, Raila has been trying to achieve what his father was unable to, and that is to become the President of Kenya. Unluckily, Raila has failed to take power for 5 consecutive times, accusing the state of electoral fraud. The first one was in 1997, where he lost to Daniel Moi. The second one was in 2007, where he actually won the majority vote, but Kibaki ended up snatching the presidency from him. That led to widespread violence across the country. The other ones were in 2013 and 2017, where he lost to Uhuru Kenyatta, and the recent one was in 2022, where he lost to the current president, despite being backed by the deep state. Despite his constant losses, Raila has managed to maintain a loyal following from his supporters that have helped him to stay relevant in Kenyan politics.
And if this thing can touch Raila Amolo Odinga, we are going to, this country should be disbanded and everybody should go home.
This following is what has given Raila leverage over the years, using it as a tool of frustrating governments through violent demonstrations if they do not give him what he wants. This has forced the current and the previous governments to work with Raila, thus making Kenyans to adopt the word handshake to describe the political bromance. The first one was in 2008, where Kibaki agreed to work with Raila, so as the political temperature of the nation would cool down because of the 2007 post-election violence. The other one was in 2018, where Uhuru agreed to work with Raila after the heavily disputed elections of 2017. And the recent one was this year, where Raila and Ruto came together to form a broad-based government because of the political activities that happened in 2024. Since Raila lost the bid for the AU Commission seat in February of this year, his focus has been to partner with Ruto in the broad-based government. This partnership has, however, brought a lot of friction within his party. A member like Edwin Sifuna, who is the Secretary General of ODM, has constantly refused to recognize the broad-based government, highlighting that ODM cannot work with a government that is oppressing Kenyans.
This thing called broad-based, I don't know where it exists. Personally, I don't recognize any entity called called broad-based.
For a very long time, Raila has presented himself as a leader whose purpose is to liberate Kenya from bad governance. But time after time, he has shown that he is no different from people like Uhuru and Ruto. His primary interest has always been to rule Kenya and not to serve it. And every time he fails to get the seats, he strategizes on how to get into government so as he can be on the dining table.
And my brother Raila Odinga, history is going to judge you fairly for what you have done for this nation.